Zogwump's Earthly Mishaps. Zogwump, a tiny green alien with 2 wobbly legs and a head that spun in circles when he got excited, hovered over Earth. His spaceship, shaped like a squashed teacup, landed quietly in a peaceful suburb. Birds chirped, lawns shimmered with morning dew, and the sun painted the rooftops in soft gold. "I will conquer this planet and earn my gold star," Zogwump declared, bouncing in place with enthusiasm. But as he stepped out of his spaceship, he tripped over his own long antenna and landed face first in a bush, scattering a family of butterflies and startling a nearby squirrel, which chattered angrily before scampering away. Zogwump had a plan, or at least a version of a plan. He put on his glitchy translation helmet, which was supposed to help him communicate with humans. Unfortunately, it turned "Hello, Earthlings" into "Fluffy Pancakes Attack." Walking down the sidewalk, he waved at a group of children. They stared in confusion, giggling at the buzzing noises from his squishy space boots. Mildred, the neighborhood cat, with one eyebrow permanently arched, watched from a fence. "This one's going to be trouble," she murmured, flicking her tail and adjusting her whiskers for maximum judgment. Zogwump tried using a ray gun to subdue the humans. Instead, he accidentally painted the mailboxes bright pink and turned Mrs. McTavish's garden gnomes into tiny dancing statues. Every gadget he touched seemed to malfunction hilariously, producing smoke, bubbles, or random glitter explosions. "Why is Earth so confusing?" Zogwump groaned, tangled in a garden hose. Mildred, with a flick of her paw, unhooked him. "You might be brilliant, but execution isn't your strong suit," she said, hopping down gracefully. "Maybe try understanding before conquering." Zogwump felt frustration bubbling up, but he also felt a strange kind of bravery. He decided to try again, carefully this time. He practiced saying "hello" properly, though his helmet kept mixing it with "marshmallow pancakes dance." The children began to giggle at his antics rather than run away. They helped him adjust his gadgets, showed him how to ride a bicycle, and even shared a snack of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, which Zogwump tasted with wide-eyed amazement. Wobbling and wiggling, he laughed every time he fell, and the children cheered him on, their laughter ringing like bells. By the end of the day, Zogwump hadn't conquered Earth, but something remarkable had happened. He had made friends. Mildred curled up on his shoulder, purring, and the children waved goodbye. Zogwump realized that sometimes trying, failing, and learning from mistakes was far more rewarding than winning a gold star. He laughed at his squishy boots, his buzzing gadgets, and the strange noises of his helmet. And for the first time, he felt proud of his clumsy little self, realizing that being curious and kind could be its own kind of adventure. As the sun set, painting the skies in soft purples and oranges, Zogwump waved to his new friends. "I may not be the greatest conqueror, but today I learned how to be a friend, and that feels even better than a gold star." He glanced at the sparkling dewdrops on the grass, the twinkling streetlights, and the cheerful faces of the children. Earth is full of surprises," he whispered, spinning his head with delight. Mildred purred louder, and Zogwump realized that some victories weren't about power or gadgets. They were about laughter, kindness, and the warmth of connection. And with that, Zogwump floated back into his teacup spaceship, ready for new adventures, knowing that failure could be funny, helpful, and full of surprises, and that every stumble might lead to something unexpectedly wonderful.